Joined by Stef Galinski. Stef, how would you rate last season?
Last season, I thought overall it was good. I think as the season went on, we got better. I think towards the end we hit a little bit of bad form. I think we lost a couple just before the season ended, which was a bit disappointing. But yeah, I think it was in a good place to finish the season strongly. But like I say, then that past few games, which was a bit of a disappointment.
So obviously last season you in a bit of goal scoring form. You obviously scored a couple, including the now famous header from the halfway line.
Yeah, that's kind of sticking with me now a bit, really, which is quite nice in a way. While I've been off, I got an email from Guinness World Records just saying that basically they wanted some to take my goal to the next stage of authorising how close it is to being an official one. So I sent off all the information to them. I'm just waiting to hear back now for the green light, whether it's a yes or a no. It's something that would be quite nice to have, but it's, like I say, it's really irrelevant really to what's what, but it's something that would be quite nice to have.
Obviously last season basically had one of the better defensive records in the league. You were a big part of that. What do you think we could do next time to improve further on that?
I think, before anything, I say me and Gaz and Kari, centre-halves last year, we all got on really well with each other. Unfortunately, Gaz is not with us next season, which is going to be a big loss for me, because I thought we did play well in a big part of the majority of the season. But football, players move on, this, that and the other. Everyone's replaceable. We've got Gats, I believe, coming in now, Charlie Gatter. I played with him before at Hendersford. Good lad. Gaffer knows exactly what he's going to get with him, what type of player he is. Very similar, in my opinion, to how Gaz played last year, which hopefully will suit me. He can do the bits that I can't do, and I can do the bits he can't do. So hopefully we can improve on last year defensively. I think there's still games where I can remember goals that I know we could have definitely prevented, and I think that would have made us even a better side. So for me, going on next year, definitely a few more clean sheets tucked in there, and just generally seeing games out a lot better than we did in large portions of the season last year. But like I say, I wish Gazza well next year. I really enjoyed playing with him, but yeah, I wish him well next year.
You're obviously a mainstay in the team last year. You quickly became one of the most important players in the team. Do you have any personal goals that you'd like to hit to improve even further next year?
I think my personal goals always kind of cross over the team goals, because obviously if we're not conceding goals in that way, it's always a big positive for me. I just think we've got to keep winning every game as they come, and really for me, just maybe add a few more goals to my game from the more kind of straightforward avenues, i.e. set pieces. That's something that I will be looking at next year. Hopefully I can get a few more, at least getting 6-7 goals next year would be a minimum I'll be pushing for, but obviously the clean sheets come first and the wins.
And then the final question that fans everywhere will be wanting to know: what's happened with the hair?
Well, yeah, it kind of it fell to a bit of the coronavirus like anything else. I just thought, pass a bit of time, cut some off. So the good lady at home, she cut it off for me, and it's it is what it'll always grow back. It might come back next year, it might not. But yeah, it's I've definitely not lost my powers.
That's great. Thanks a lot.
No worries, mate.